This video is sponsored by the makers of Call of Dragons. We're going to check out the latest update, which looks sick. I mean, we're expecting new heroes, we're getting new heroes, and more. Let's start with this. The Season of Strife. Courage is Calling is coming. The Stone of Peace is in grave danger. Heroes from across the land have stood up to defend Tamaris from dragons. Players who've played through 3 or more seasons will return to their home realm once their current season ends and have the chance to sign up for Season of Strife S1 Calling of Courage. This features a new map based on Hollandale's geography, centered around the Stone of Peace as the site of a legendary struggle. Now, wait a minute. Hollandale. Legendary struggle. I know where Hollandale is. There's the Stone of Peace. Okay, cool. I actually really like the idea of a season based around each one of these sites, because these sites are cool. Do something with it. I love that. Okay, bet. Let's see what else we have here. What else? All new mastery skills. Mastery skills allow your heroes to learn other heroes' skills to replace their own, combining their abilities to turn the tide of battle. Man, this is pretty fun in Rise of Kingdoms with support skills and bastion skills, and they do this in a bunch of ways. Rise of Kingdoms is made by the same folks that have made this game, so this is pretty cool. Guaranteed to be interesting to play around with hero skills. Also rewards you for having a deep roster of heroes. Potentially. We'll see how it goes. New season building. Alliance Siege Bastion. Alliance Siege Bastions can attack other Alliance buildings and can be garrisoned by deploying legions. They can expand your Alliance's territory while also serving as a strong defensive frontline. Very curious to learn more about how that works, but new buildings can be very cool. This game doesn't really have much rallying or garrisoning, but this looks like it can be garrisoned by deploying troops. So could be we have a rally garrison situation coming to this game, which I think could bring some diversity. Brand new season policies allowing you to formulate your own unique strategy. Cool. I mean, look, from what I can tell from prior seasons, you've got to get long range warfare. But from there, I mean, who knows? New policies could be very cool as well. And this is policies, not season talents. I'm mixing these things up. Policies also can be cool. I know what I'm talking about. The policies, I mean, we'll see. Some of them I've enjoyed in the past, and you definitely need to be strategic on these for what you pick. All right, so Brink of War is here. As a new season begins, who will emerge upon the battlefield, take part in the Brink of War event to bring glory to your realm and yourself. The event consists of 3 phases: keeping the peace PvE, gathering forces Legion training, and preparing for war. Resource donation. Each phase will grant personal and realm points. Realms about to enter a new season will contest for dominance. Oh, interesting. You know, we have rallying barb forts as the 3rd phase in Rise of Kingdoms, but keeping the peace PvE could also be barb forts and barbs. I'm not sure. In this game, it will be darklings and darkling forts, right? Interesting. Okay, realms about to enter a new season together will contend for dominance for their place in the rankings. Personal points determine personal rankings. Realm points determine realm rankings. I mean, this game is starting to look more and more like Rise of Kingdoms 2.0, the better Rise of Kingdoms. I mean, what I will say of this, and I know y'all want the patch notes, not me to break this all down, but for those interested, I would say that, like, there's just a lot of things I prefer about this game, but maybe that's because I prefer fantasy to history, whatever. Personal rankings determine player rewards. Realm rankings determine buffs that the realm will receive, just like in Rise of Kingdoms. When the Brink of War ends, the new season begins, and you can relocate. This is a very fun event. People like to watch this. It's honestly build hype for your season coming up. Very cool. New behemoth, Miasma Giant. After spending years living in poisonous murky swamps, some giants adapt to their surroundings. Not all gigantic life forms are able to survive the effects of such corrosive poisons. The existence of miasma giants is, in a sense, a miracle. Prepare to join forces. Cool. New giant takedown. I'm down for new behemoths. And poison effects can be fine. I mean, we know that from the Hydra, that can be a powerful effect as a behemoth to summon. Tomes of Wisdom event series. The Library of the College of Tiar, I may not be pronouncing that correctly, is filmed with ancient arcane tomes waiting for seekers of knowledge to unearth their secrets. Sign in for 7 days. Cool, 7-day event. Avatar frame, nameplates. Looks like there's going to be some events here. Vale Quiz Society. Okay, cool, yes. Event series on its way. I really like that. We need more events in this game. I'm all for it. And here's the 2 new legendary heroes. Urag, Cavalry PvP skill, available from Lucky Spin and Wheel of Destiny. So that's the one that pretty much everybody's going to go get, except We'll talk about the role of cavalry in a minute. Then added the legendary hero Tobin, cavalry rally tank. Ooh, available from the Wheel of Destiny and Strongest Lord. So there you go. 2 new cavalry coming to the game. I don't really use my cavalry very much, so I don't know what this is going to do. Urag is probably the flyer, and I would say Tobin is probably not. And I'm just guessing because, like, you don't really need a flying rally, but flying open field you could use. So if Urag flies, that'd be sick. And that would give you something to pair, maybe, with Ferrando as a flyer. Maybe. 2 new legendary artifacts. Wolfhorn Howl, Cavalry PvP Assault. Available from the Forge of Light and Riches of the Forest. And the Mana Stone Hunter All-Rounder, available from the Universal Artifact Compendium. I kind of wonder what this is going to do, but I'm going to save my Universal Artifact keys so that I can maybe pull this thing. New feature. Exchange House. The Merchants Guild of Tagar has opened an exchange house. Okay, you can exchange coins at the exchange house to purchase resources. Ooh, I need mana. Okay. Selling resources will earn you an equivalent amount of gems. Whoa. Wait, what? You can always rely on the Merchants Guild for trustworthiness and speed. Whether you're a high-rolling merchant or a dirt-poor peasant will bring you a... Okay, very interesting. I'm very curious to see exactly how this works. Really curious to see exactly, because like an equivalent amount of gems I mean, there's no way it's 1-for-1 resources gems, obviously. We'll see what that is. Alliance Market replaced and upgraded. The Alliance Market is now going to be the Bazaar. It retains all of its original features, but you can now use it to trade resources at the exchange house. Weekly transport limits and loot limits have been merged. The combined weekly transport and loot limit is increased to 2 billion at Bazaar level 25. That's crazy. So this is starting to look more and more like Rise of Kingdoms with resources as well. Curious. War Pet system upgrades. I love War Pet. Change the names of certain War Pet skills to clarify connections between enhanced skills. All right. Increase the number of sources for certain War Pet skill cards. That's good. Okay. When refreshing talent skill cards at the Merit Store. Wait. When refreshing talent skill cards at the Merit Store, Crystal Store, and Exchange House, more types of skill cards will appear. All right. Change the sources for 3 War Pet skill cards: Counter Strike, Advanced Fierce Attack, and Advanced Chain Strike. They can no longer be gained by capturing War Pets, but can now be obtained from the crystals. All right. The following skill cards must now be obtained from capturing. Can now be obtained from capturing pets. Outbursts of Rage. Oh, sick. Fatal Bite, Light's Guidance, Magic Pulse, and Elemental Harmony. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Adjusted the base price of certain skill cards at the Exchange House, significantly reducing Advanced Counter-Strike, previously Wild Counter-Strike, Advanced Fierce Attack, previously Forceful Fierce Attack, significantly increase the base prices of Outbursts of Rage, Fatal Bite, Magic Pulse, and Magic Spirits. I'd have to go look at those, but you might want to go buy those before the update? Question mark? Can you buy those before the update? I don't think you can. Outbursts of Rage? We'll go, wait, hold up. I just need to look here. I have Outbursts of Rage. That's a 3-star skill, right? Am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. Okay, interesting. So you can get lower versions of that and then like rank it up. I think that's awesome. Honestly. Hyped for pet changes and pet improvements, I guess I should say. All right, what else do we have here? Added a new War Pet skill card quick upgrade feature. You can now quick upgrade 0 and 1-star War Pet skill cards. You're guaranteed to receive your desired skill card after a quick upgrade. Okay. Much more storage will be granted for skill cards. Love to see it. Sped up auto regeneration animation. Cool. I mean, all that looks good. Improved combat. Improve the experience of dragging legions on the map, greatly reducing accidental or unrecognized commands. They strengthen flying units. Okay. What did they do? Engineering increased for all flying units. Added a new flying marksman skill, Bombing Run, which can destroy buildings at a long distance. That is definitely going to be interesting to see the range on that. Increased movement speed of flying marksman and marksman units. Yeah, I mean, the flying marksman needed help here. I think this is good. Adjusted flying marksman unit skill wildfire. Previously, if the Legion does not move for 4 seconds while in battle, your hit points and skill damage is increased. Now, you launch a normal attack, chance to trigger an increase to hit points and normal attack damage. Cool. New flying cavalry skill, Eagle Strike. If there are no other friendly nearby legions within a certain range of your legion, they deal more damage. Yeah, for me, that really doesn't do anything because I'm going to try to bring multiple marches. I'm almost never on my own. So, not amazing for me personally. Improved user experience for the artifact Rattle Spear. You can now cast Vicious Strike more quickly, and any orders issued to a legion while the skill is being cast can be carried out immediately when the skill ends. Previously, damage deals in a forward arc strikes 3 times. Each strike has a short charge up. The direction can change. Now, strikes 3 times in a designated arc. The first strike has a short charge up. The direction of subsequent strikes can change depending on the target's location. Cool. I do feel like Rattle Spear was increasingly more and more difficult to use as the seasons progressed. So hopefully this will feel like a big improvement. I suspect it will. New compatibility recommendations. Compatibility recommendations will be shown when selecting heroes, artifacts, war pets, and hero, artifact, and war pet screens. Wow, like huge new player helper there. Reduce the cost of sieges when attacking enemy cities. 35% of Sev wounded units will now die, down from 50%. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Cities are gonna get wrecked. Cities will still do fine. Reduce cost of healing. Base cost of resource healing has been reduced. I'm telling you now, the resource healing is going to be more and more and more a part of this game. That's my suspicion. Improved healing. You can now filter for unit type when healing. Fixed an issue with the description of indices, skill, oak, and order. The skill's effect and strength is unaffected. Greatly increased daily resource healing. Yeah, see, resource healing is going to become a bigger deal in this game. They increased the daily resource healing limit to 6 milli. Oh my gosh. Yup. Resource healing is going to be a bigger part of the game. I think that people will enjoy being able to play more when they want to if they have the resources, but that means the people with the resources are going to do some damage. Improved Alliance log display. Alliance skills will be recorded in the Alliance log when used. Very cool. More info about that here. Remove the cooldown for territorial relocation. After players complete the Augur Stone unscarred in their home realm, the cooldown on territorial relocation will be removed. In future seasons, there will be no cooldown. Oh, you can just switch alliances and teleport. That's very interesting. This also is very much like Rise of Kingdoms. Warband members can now join each other's rallies and can also garrison each other's cities. Very much like Rise of Kingdoms, I think, here. Alliance marker and Warband marker limit increased. Good. Man, this is like a massive patch. Dude, these guys are making changes to this game. Holy moly. New beginner's migration feature. Players in Season 1 can use that beginner's migration to relocate their city to another server in the construction phase that has space for beginner's migration users. Interesting. Dragon Trail is now Behemoth Trials. I think that's good. The Dragon Trail race is now Behemoth Trials race. Defeating Behemoth stages in the trials will also gain you Behemoth Blessing buff. If you've already completed it, you get the buff? Added a new Auto Explore and Auto Gather features. How does this work? Auto Gather at level 8? I will Auto Gather the heck out of this game. Increased quantity limits for promoting legions. Oh, thank goodness. The quantity limit for promoting legions is now 10x higher than the quantity limit for training legions. Honestly, I would hope that they just 10x the quantity limit for training, though, to be honest. Like, I need to be able to train troops faster. Added War Pet and Artifact share buttons. You can now share them. Very cool. That's very social, very poggers. Change the length limits for nicknames. All right. Improve the animation for obtaining items. The item will fly down in them. Oh, okay. Interesting. Improve the graphics for Elven units. Yeah, no kidding. That's all you got? That's a big patch. So, the Calling of Courage. Definitely a good step here for the game. Going in a cool direction. I would say that this game really has a lot going for it. And now with like communities set up the way they do with, realms, I am really hyped about where all of this could go. Of course, I'll be sure to cover other updates as they drop. And if you're interested in that, subscribe to the channel. Alternatively, if you're looking for videos about how my last season went, check the cards right over here. Yeah, they're over here. Check these videos. I think you might enjoy them.